Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 13750 Raywood Drive in Los Angeles, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Ken Little and Talia Coop. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I am going to be performing my examination today from this 4-inch clean-out access we found here in the garage interior. This is on the right interior wall of the garage where we've got these pipes coming down from upstairs, probably the main drain coming here, and it drops in under the garage slab, and it's going to run out towards the front of the garage here. Go ahead and pop this open and we'll drop in. Alright, so as we push under the garage slab here, we are still in the portion of the system we refer to as the building drain. And again, this was not really the focus of today's examination, but because we are pushing through it, we'll comment on its condition. What we're looking at is original cast iron piping. Now, these cast iron pipe materials typically were expected to have a service life somewhere in the 60 to 70 year range. But what we're really looking for is what's the condition of the pipe. Got pretty heavy rust and scale buildup. Some little pockets here that are holding water. This is definitely a drain pipe that is nearing the end of its useful service life. Something like this will need to get upgraded in the future as it continues to wear out. Currently it is functional, but it is older and pretty heavily deteriorated. Alright, about 16 feet in here, we're changing pipe materials now to the vitrified clay, and this was the original main sewer pipe here. We've tracked and located where this clay begins. It is back up under the current garage configuration, so it looks like the front of this structure was added onto. And what didn't occur at that time is this clay piping was not changed out to an approved piping. Vitrified clay pipe is not approved for use underneath the structural footprint of the building. Now, we do see this from time to time, and it's not all that uncommon that when an addition is done, the line wasn't tracked and located and it wasn't upgraded. In a situation like this pipe is in good shape. There's no cracks, there's no breaks. There's nothing occurring here that would really dictate a repair recommendation. In other words, it's kind of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of attitude we've taken. So as we come out here then, we're going to make our left turn, and now we're going to exit the front of the garage, run out into the driveway. Zero out my counter at the bottom right of the screen here, we'll get an idea of the length of this line. So these clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. They are not expected to deteriorate underground the way the cast iron pipes do, as these clay pipes are a natural material. They're essentially earth materials, so they don't deteriorate in the same fashion. But they can be more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. Here at the front of the property now, we're making a 45-degree turn to the right, and then we're going to increase to a 6-inch pipe here. And the 6-inch pipe that's running out into the street to connect up to the public sewer is an older style clay, so we're seeing roots at the joint areas. This is a pretty common condition in these older style clay pipes. Normally we are suggesting that these root intrusions can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings, but if they're left unmaintained for extended periods, they can create blockages in the system. They can also damage those joints. What we're seeing here is pretty minimal in nature, and does appear to be a fairly common type of root intrusion. up on the connection here to the public sewer. Right there's 45 feet from the structure looking into the public sewer. Alright, so at this point, the system's basically functional. It is exhibiting common conditions with the root intrusions at the joints of the 6-inch clay pipe under the street. We do have a situation where the original clay main sewer line was not changed out to an approved piping when the structure was altered or added onto, but at this point there's no reason to start suggesting any changes be done. At some point the cast iron piping here under the slab would need to be upgraded, so you would just continue that replacement out to the front, to the driveway, and do something with it at that point. Clean-out access is reasonable. We have the clean-out in the garage, certainly pretty easy access to be able to maintain it, so I don't have any reason to recommend any additional clean-out access either. So essentially there are no repair recommendations at this time, simply a maintenance and monitoring situation. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to the written report for a description of the final findings and recommendations, including the maintenance recommendations. We do recommend that main sewer lines should be examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.